Before we get to the video, if you would like to help me stop the madness, then please visit madnessnation.net to get all of your merchandise, or simply hit the link in the description below to donate. Remember, I cannot stop the madness without you. Madness. Madness Nation, what is up? Welcome to the hottest show on the net, Stop the Madness Crime News. And we are back in a big way. Now, if y'all been on this channel, then as you know that I'm gonna be uploading all my old videos on this channel. So you're gonna be seeing a lot of videos pop up, and some of them gonna be the videos already done. But we also gonna get videos like tonight, which is a completely new episode of Stop the Madness. Now, look at the lady on the screen. Can you see the evil in her eyes? Because I can definitely see the evil that's in her eyes. I can see the evil that is rushing through her veins. And you're probably sitting back and wondering, what type of madness did she do? Oh, don't worry, because I'm about to tell you. These are the type of stories that really make me mad. Now listen up and listen closely. The report says, and right now everything is allegedly until I actually see him go to court and be convicted. It's allegedly, but my commentary is going to be off of what they saying at the moment. And it can change if more facts come out about the case. But they are saying on May 28th, around 5:45 p.m., a tow truck driver spotted a toddler wearing a blood-soaked diaper wandering alone on South Harvard Avenue. The Chicago Sun-Times reported. The driver, Devon, told CBS News he saw the child's mother. Now, this should be the first thing to let you know that she crazy. She got way too many names. You got way too many names. Something is wrong and something's probably not clicking. And I know y'all going to say, well, she didn't name herself. I don't know if she named herself or not. But her name is Aurionah. Did I pronounce that right? Aurionah-Rakii-Karie Parker White. That's way too many names. I already knew this story was going to be madness. It says, told CBS News he saw the child's mother, Aurionah-Rakii-Karie Parker White, running from an apartment building crying out for help. She kept screaming, "Help me, my baby," Devon said. After calling 911 without a response, he drove them all to a hospital. "I threw them all in a truck," he told CBS. So we actually got a good Samaritan here that seen this lady screaming, "Help me, my baby, my baby." And he was like, hey, 911 is not answering, which is quite crazy, right? And he said, F it, threw all of them in the trunk. Let's go. Police said the woman, other two children, ages 3 and 5, were also bleeding from their wrists. All three was taken to a nearby hospital, then transferred to Comer Children's Hospital in serious condition. According to NBC Chicago, the 5-year-old later told hospital staff that his mother said she was going to make them go to heaven. Listen, for any children out there, if you happen to come across any of my videos, whether if you're a child, a teenager, heck, even if you're an adult, if you run into anybody, and I don't care if it's your mama, best friend, brother, sister, auntie, uncle, cousins, if they tell you they gonna make you go to heaven, run. Because there's only one way in their head that they can make you go to heaven, and that's taking you off this earth. People say, I'm gonna make you go to heaven. Run immediately. Run as fast as you can possibly run. Madness. Then it says, prosecutors say Parker White confessed on video, claiming she was overwhelmed, suicidal, and didn't want her children to suffer. You see this? People be having these kids and then it gets to be too much for them. See, I don't have no sympathy for any woman that turns around and want to stab her children. There's way too many avenues for a woman to get help out here. And don't even have to have no accountability or anything. They can drop the kid off at the fire department. They can put the kid up for adoption. Now, I don't know where the father is in this particular situation. I don't know if the father's alive. I don't know if the father's locked up. I don't know if the father just don't want the kid. I don't know if the father wanted the kid and she just didn't want to give it to him. I don't know where the father's at. But we can only go off the person that's there. It says she's been charged with 3 counts of attempted first-degree murder and 3 counts of aggravated battery. Parker White remains in custody at Cook County Jail. Her next court appearance is set for June 6th. It's unclear if she has legal counsel. Listen, madness. This is the definition of batshit crazy. She's batshit crazy. I don't want to hear none of these excuses. And it's amazing because if you go in the comments, it's a lot of women giving her every excuse, every benefit of the doubt. Like, oh, well, raising kids is hard. Or, oh, she probably was crying out for help. Or, oh, she was. Listen, ain't nobody trying to hear none of that. I guarantee, because I do news stories, crime stories all the time. And whenever it's a man that takes out a child, he don't get no sympathy, no empathy, no nothing. It's just, oh, he needs to go to prison and he needs to rot, which is true. And I'm going to give her that same energy. She needs to go to prison for the rest of her life and she needs to rot. Madness. She should never see the light of day again after you done stabbed all 3 of your children. Because we don't give everybody, when people be like, oh, mental illness is real, we don't be giving them no passes. And they may really have a mental illness issue, but we don't be giving them none of those passes at all. None. She needs to be buried up underneath the jail. She is a horrible person. She stabbed all 3 of her children. Goodness, so far, it seems like all 3 of her children at the time of this report is going to be okay. And when I say going to be okay, I mean they physical wounds shall heal, as far as I can tell at the moment. But their mental wounds will probably never heal. Oh, they gonna have some issues, because when you get stabbed by the person that's supposed to love you, this is a parent, by a person that's supposed to love you, protect you, and do anything to make sure that you don't come in harm's way. But yet she's the one that's causing you harm. Madness. They don't have a hard time trusting anybody. Like I said, if anybody tells you they want to send you to heaven, you make sure you run as far and fast away as possible and try to get some help. That can be the difference between life or death. Now, granted, these children, it says, it don't say how old the first toddler was, but it says the other 2 children are 3 and 5. So the other one could have been maybe 2, could have been 4. I don't know. On this particular report, it just gives the ages 2 of them. But I'm glad those children are okay. And I'm glad that this tow truck driver, in a world where people don't get in other people's business, it's too risky. It's too risky to get into somebody else's business to see something. A lot of people would have kept driving, but I am so happy that Divine seen this toddler walking alone and decided to pull over and help and was able to get them to the hospital. He is a hero. He's a hero. Like they say, all heroes do not wear capes. But I want y'all to let me know what you think about this story. Go ahead, leave a comment below. Let me know, do you think she's infected with the madness, or are you going to give her a pass and say, you know, maybe she had a lot of things going on. Maybe she, like she said she was stressed out. She said she was suicidal and everything else. Are you going to give her grace? Are you going to let her slide with that? Or are you like me and we ain't giving no handouts? If you infected with the madness, you got to pay. You got to be accountable for what you did to those children. So that way you can never do it to any other children or do it to your own children again. Because the madness is infectious. The madness is contagious. And the madness must be stopped. Stop the madness. Start the positivity. And make sure to visit madnessnation.net for all of your merchandise to support the channel so we can keep this going and I can keep bringing you the madness. Madness.